this video I'm uploading now is, let's just say this is a Meet the Doctor video, and let's say the client is Champa. And now I'm going to create the review link. So I share, and I create my review link, and I say, I don't want to allow downloads, not yet, because this might not be finished, and we don't want somebody downloading something that's not finished, and then it gets mixed up. So downloads is off, allow approvals is on, and show all versions is on. And copy the link, and now I can send this link to Champa. Let me show you though, if you click on the review links tab, here's the link that I just created. It's called mark.mov. I wanted to show you that I can do some things with this link, and it doesn't change. So it doesn't change the actual link itself for Champa. So I can rename it in the settings. I could name this link to Mark for review. Okay. And this is where I can change the settings that I set up when I first made it. Okay. It didn't change the link itself, which is great. And then you can add or remove files. So if I also needed Champa to review this video, I could click here and I could save that and add that. And the link doesn't change, but now she'll see 2 videos when she clicks on that link. So that's pretty cool, especially because you can add and remove videos without having to change the link that your client has. Now, you can also duplicate the link and delete the link. In the settings, you might sometimes want to add the name of the person the link is being sent to. There's a lot of things you can do in here. So, and this is where you can continually copy that link when you need it over and over again. So let's say she put some edits in here, and so I have to upload a new version. So I'm going to drag my new version in. It's called Mark 2. And then when that finishes uploading, I'm going to drag it right over top of the original one here. Okay. And now it's called Mark 2, or it might be called Mark version 2, but regardless of what it's called, even if I rename it, so it just says Mark, it's still version 2, and you can see that in the upper right hand corner here, V2. Okay. And at any point you could go in and see and manage version stack. You can go in and see that there's 2 versions, one 12:42 p.m., one 12:45 p.m. So you can just keep stacking your new versions on here. What's really cool is if we go and look at the link, I'm going to open up Safari so you can see it the way Champa's going to see it, because she's not a user. So to her it's going to look like this. When she goes to her link, she's going to see the video, but you see up here where it says V2, if she wanted to, she could click compare versions. And look, they're side by side. Okay, this is version 2 because the client... And you can very quickly compare the 2 versions. It's really nice. They can add their comments, and so sometimes you want your client to see all the versions, and sometimes you don't. But you don't have to delete old versions from Frame.io if you don't want them to see those versions. All you have to do is go to the settings for the link that you sent them, and I know this is the link I sent to Champa, and you can change the settings here so they can't see the versions. I'll go back to that exact same link, refresh it, and now she won't see the version. She'll only see the most recent one where I'm holding up my badge. So there's a lot you can do, and this is very important. Now, let's say that this gets approved, okay? So she comes back and she says, okay, it's good to go. What we need to do is right-click on it, mark it approved, okay? And personally, I like the idea of using the needs review status until it's approved. And in the link settings, you'll see one of the settings was allow approvals. That allows the person you shared the link with to be the one to actually make it approved, okay, which is nice. They're saying, okay, it's done, it's approved, great. The thing is, though, the link that we gave them, it doesn't allow downloads, which is a good thing because we don't want them downloading it before it's done. But once it is done, okay, then we can go to the link. We can go to the settings for that link. And we can say, we do not want to show the versions, so we turn that off. We don't need to care about approvals anymore. It's already approved. But we do want to allow downloads. Now this is important. There's no way now that somebody could download the wrong version because we turned show all versions off and we turned allow downloads on. The link still does not change. So now that same link that the client has been using to review, they can now put in their rake request, and when the marketing team gets it, when Shayna gets it, they will be able to download that file, and there'll be no risk of them downloading the wrong one. If you look, it's not showing me the versions, and now there's this download option here, and then they have to put in who they are. And they'll be able to download it. So we can basically tell the client when the video is approved, we can send them a nice email like this, and we can say, great, I'm glad you like it. Just put the link in your rake request. Now we just have to train the marketing executives on this new idea that we're not going to be putting it on YouTube for them. They would just simply put the link in their rake request, and then as you saw, that link allows downloads. So Shayna will take it from there, and the web team will take it from there. I talked to Shayna about it. This is what she wants to do, and it's better for all of us. We just have to make sure that we remember to allow downloads on that link before we tell our client to put it in rake, or else Shayna will get a request in rake to put a file on YouTube, but she won't be able to download it, and then she'll contact me. Okay, that's about all I wanted to show you for now. Feel free to watch this several times.